So in this video, I want to show you what pulsing is. It's very, very useful. And it's a way of it does so many things, but one of the things it does is it works with connective tissue through the entire body. It can also be called spinal flossing because it has this beautiful effect on the fluids through the whole system. It's really nice for the nervous system because it just can, you know, when people are really buzzing and they can't settle, this can be a really nice way of helping people vibrate so they can stop. Because if you look at people who are looking to learn how to meditate or who are looking to find slow yoga just too stressful because it really winds them up, this can be a wonderful, wonderful tool for that. Because what it does is it gets you to start vibrating at whatever level it is, and then you can start to regulate it, and then you can get freedom. So it works for both sides, people who are completely rigid and stuck, and people who are vibrating and just can't stop. It works on a physical level. It's really good for fluid, for getting all of the different fluids. So the immune system is really nice for the immune system, really nice for the nervous system. It's just an all-round fantastic, it's not really a pose, it's a movement. Now there are some counter indicators for it because it's not for everybody. The first thing is it takes a bit of time to get used to it. People will put a lot of effort into it in the beginning, and that is too much efforting and not getting the bang for their buck. The second is for some people, I have one student and it just sets her off because she would vibrate, and if she does that lying down, she's just gone. Now she can do it standing where she's got more control because we can do the same process standing. And if people are very open, and if you're in a training environment or somewhere where you're doing a lot of deep work with people and they feel safe, then it can really support allowing stuff bubble up. So it depends on whether that's appropriate or not. But yeah, all in all, I think it's deadly. I think it's well worth you putting the time in. You are going to need to put the time in for you to practice it before you decide to teach it. Whether you teach it or not is a different question. But for you, it will take a couple of months. In my experience, it takes a couple of months to kind of get it that it's comfortable. Now, what is it? It is basically, you're going to lie on the ground and you're going to pulse. So I am pushing, I don't know if you can see, but from my feet, I am using my feet to move. So, you know, if I do it really extremely, so I'm using my feet, in this case I'm using my feet and my legs, and I'm looking to send this pulse up through my body. Looks real easy, guarantee it's not as easy as it looks. Or you can do it the way I like doing it, is from my feet. So I'm doing that with my feet, but I'm doing it quite intentionally, pointing and flexing with my heels attached to the ground, which means when I flex, my body moves as a result of me pointing and flexing my feet. What will typically, so that's the movement, that's it, pointing and flexing my feet, or a little bit from, or you can do one of each. So you can try it out this way, you can try it out this way. So it depends what feels better for you. For me, I get more freedom in this. When students start, you'll see them doing this where it's all effort. You'll see that thighs really, really engaged, that tummy really engaged. We're looking for none of that to happen. Jaw released. We want everything melt, magic in the melt, everything melted. And then just, if at all possible, feet. You'll see my head is moving, which is kind of deadly. This movement passes through the entire body. There are some beautiful soundtracks. So there's a list of the soundtracks that I use that are there, but something with a beat to help. Without the beat, it's very difficult to get a rhythm going, and it becomes very tiring very fast. It is beautiful. Some of the things that students have said to me in the past is that they like that I might come and stand behind them so that they can use me to push off. Some of them have used the wall. So they've come against the wall and use that to push off. I might, if depending on whether you feel like it or not, I might move their feet. I might let them all melt and then move their feet so that they can get a sensation of what it's like just to receive this free movement through their body. After they pulse for a while, then pause. Even that few minutes I've been doing it. It's so nice, just there. Wow, love it. So like I say, I think it's well worth you practicing it in order to find it in your body. If you've been practicing it for a while and you've been around for a while and you're happy out with your pulsing, then what you can start to do is you can just add things in. So I really like pulsing with my arms in the air or seeing where my arms want to go. I love the jaw. That one was developed because my buddy had a dog who used to come try to lick her face when she was learning to pulse. And because the dog would lick her face, she would turn her neck to get the dog not licking her face. And so we came up with what she came up with, but I just fell in love with it. This idea of slightly turning my neck at the same time. So as you can see, there's no end to the magic that we can create. And it is a practice, and I really think it's worth it. So if you do it and you hate it, remember that, because if you ever do choose to teach it to students, they will also potentially hate it in the beginning. Have some fun with it.